on the charger. Some things I did in the meantime, went on the charger forums that I know and have, and checked a few things. Some things we checked out is the valance back here, or package tray top, is looking good. It's supposed to be on that ridge. Our trunk deck lid got good gaps, we got right measurements. The one thing we did miss out on is right here. On these extensions in the quarters, they have a place where they butt up and it looks like they should be kind of lining up the metal. I watched some videos and asked some people and they said those don't line up. So all you have to do is, right now we have the extension about halfway through this side marker light. We just have to unclip the bottom, push it up a little. So try to force it up, and what you want is that extension about level. So we've got a little more than about the width of my finger to push that up. And I'm guessing when I do that, it's going to mess with the gap right here. So we're going to have to adjust for that, which will only make these corner balances fit a little better. So let's get to it. I'm going to show you guys. We're just going to push it up and bring it in and see what we can do. So let's get to work. So this is what I'm speaking about right here. We got to move that marker to about the top of that. Looks like this is going to be harder than I thought. Let me figure something out and we'll bring you guys back for this. So I'm not sure what we're really going to have to do. Whether it's take the whole thing off, figure out what's going on. We'll get you guys back when I figure out a little better way to move this up. Okay? Okay, we're back. We figured it out. These rail attachments I had for height when I was putting the frame rails in were a little high. When I took them out, I didn't realize they were that holding up the rear end. And as you can see, it's gotten rid of a little, and all we have to do is push back up on it, and the rest should pop as well. You know what? Let's stick the clamps on first. Now it didn't mess with any of our gaps, which I don't know how it could have been holding that up so high and not get away with anything, or not mess with anything up. That's perfect. And I don't understand this gap right here. It's the two metals. I thought they would more line up like that, but it wants to be like that. So that's the extension and that's the quarter. So it's actually showing a little more, which is weird because in all the birdsongs videos I could find, it's kind of the same thing, but now it's level. So it looks good. I mean, it could come up a little. Let's
get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes.
Hey guys, welcome back. What we got up here is the door for the Charger. It's going to be the passenger side door. Now I do have multiple other doors I could use, but I did like these. Don't remember exactly why. I've got a plethora of doors, even to include the original passenger on this car. But I just want to use these ones. As you guys can tell, we've got some patches going. We've got self-etching weld-through primer on the bottom. What we're going to do today is weld all these in, get this door structurally sound again, and then slap it back on the car. Once the door is on the car, we're going to try to get it as best we can, kind of mount it up square, what we need, and then we're going to hang the fenders, and we're going to slap on a hood. Now the hood's going to need some work as well. They're all a little rough. Chargers seem to rust quite a bit. But we're going to weld these on, and all I do is a piece of manila folder, and to cut mine I like to use a snips. Get them right in where they need to be, and then any kind of contours you guys need, just use what you got around you. A little bit of tools, some welding stock, some bolts, anything, and just kind of hammer it into place to get that contour you need. Ultimately, you're going to need a little bit of filler, but it'll work in, okay? But let's get back to the weekend. Let's get back to work. Let's see what we can do, okay?
I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me f***ed up. Let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
Hey, welcome back. We're always going at that about what's next. This is another weekend. We did a little bit of this work on Tuesday. Patch. Still got to do some grinding. I ran out of pads, but the door's finished up. We kind of just left it at the last clip was just it doing some grinding and stuff. We're just gonna keep going from there. What we're gonna do now is I actually took like an hour to clean up a little. Finally moved that air fryer hood. I went through the box of bolts, or bucket of bolts that I had for the car. We are gonna mount this door. Now this door jam's actually painted, so once they're on, hopefully we can keep them on. So I have to keep taking the door off and on. I know with putting the driver door on, it took me a really long time to do it by myself to actually get it good, you know? It took a really long time for me to actually get that. So what we're gonna do now is just clip into putting the door on. I've got to grab an impact and a socket, and let's get to it. So let's set you guys up, bring you along for the ride.
I don't really know what comes next. I'm just doing my best, even though I'm so stressed out. Everything just feels like a test that I fail, so depressed when I can't seem to get out. But something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want. inspired by worth. I desire your worst, so you can just hide while I work. I ain't tired, you first. I'll write a second, third verse about the lies you go disperse. You never did shit, I know it hurts, but something deep inside won't let me quit. I swear that I'm inspired by all this shit. Tell me that I can't and I won't. That's what guides me the most. Your lies, I'll do what I want.
Back. We got the door on. A little trickier than I thought, but we ran into an issue here where it wouldn't push back, it wouldn't do anything, so it's probably not what you'd see like Chris Birdsong do, but we chopped it at the edge lip and we're pushing it in and we're just tacking it. An issue I ran down here is when it comes down it angles, and I guess I wasn't looking because I didn't have the light out then, but I cut into the actual side lip, so now I've got to try to build that back up with super thin metal. But we're working it. We're just going to let you guys hang out while we do some tacks. Then we're going to try to close the door, see how we did. But that's what we had to do. Didn't want to fit. We needed it to fit. That's what we did. The car is still square though. I did check all that before I started doing this, so I'm not 100% where the metal went or where the metal came from, but wouldn't fit. Door wouldn't close. We still have to pound this bottom part out with a piece of wood from the inside to get that shape ready for the door, but we're just going to keep plugging away. See where we can get today. So let's get back to it.
Don't wanna sleep in, cause I got something to prove. I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show. I've got these things that I can't let go. Watch me turn this life into something.
Alright, still there? Holy shit. Alright guys, we did one fender just to get all the bolts. I should have left them on the ground in that sense when they weren't on the car, and then figured out what bolt sizes I needed. Didn't do that. So we're just going to put a few in. The car doesn't slide around. I did just drop one of these fenders and I don't want to do that again. Not tight. Just sitting there. And the bolt I don't like the most is right under here. This is the one that gives you the top deck heights. I got the wrong socket, 'cause I thought it was 3/8 to begin with. We're gonna just put this on real quick and get back to you guys. Tighten it. That's pretty good. A little bit of a gap, but I like where it's at. So let's get down here, let's tighten this one in here.
Yeah. Please tell me that I can't, that I won't, that I fail, that I'll never make it out, yeah. Please tell me all the bad, never good, fill my head full of every single doubt, yeah. Please say any negative thoughts, I pop off when I hear people say I cannot. I get off to the thought of proving everyone wrong, I won't stop to the top, so you better back off and get lost. I'ma stay loud, stay proud, never running out, never heading south. I'll be spreading out, call it word of mouth, can't put me down, I'll be getting loud. You can have your doubts, not what I'm about, have your cloud, it be raining now, I keep making sound, go another round, I'm legend bound, can't stop me now. You don't wanna fuck with me, a slow burn like a disease. Just tell me that I can and I'll show you things that you couldn't believe. Just tell me that I can. 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 Cause I just wanna hear it out your mouth, yeah. Give me fuel, it's a tool that I use to go ahead and run my mouth, yeah. I take shots, I take loss, I make shots, I miss lots. That's how you get big box, you get yachts, you swing lots and pop off a big shot. I ain't done chasing, got big dreams, bigger things, impatient. Who's at the top think they need replacement? Who's at the top think I'm gonna erase them? Face it, I don't give up quick, I don't give up shit, I won't give up this. Cause I know that I want it, know that I'm on it, I'll make it, I promise.
Didn't know we were doing it the best right, but here's the original door off the car. It's pretty tore up on the corner for the latch. So we just put that on just to see if it would work. Then we went back to the original black door. Now we've definitely made a mess of this. We need to straighten that out. We need to bow that a little more. We need to get some bow there. But we've got a good gap. Door closes and we can work with it.
I feel nauseous, believe me. Never had a lot of shit come easy. Had to work hard, struggle just to be me. Had to rise up just so they could see me. Did what I had to do just to feed me. And what was left over I put towards my dreaming. But the only thing in life that has meaning are the things you gotta work for, believe me. Take into your hands a plan, your own hands can land your own brand. And damn, I feel like no one takes accountability. They want the credibility, convincingly unwilling to put in the hours it takes to get some power. Don't be f***ing sour, take a cold shower.